I think when we discuss sustainability, we always mention the three pillars of sustainability. Right? We have social, economical, and environmental. And normally we forget the fourth pillar, that what makes everything possible, which is governance. And so in this sense, I have big difficulty to analyze whether is it possible or not to have a city that is sustainable when the decision-making processes and the governance of the city is completely unsustainable. And I don't believe that unsustainable governance or governance can lead to sustainable cities. Brazil has something that the majority of developed countries do not have. We have a renewable energy matrix. So we 80% of our energy is from hydroelectrics, and of course they have many environmental problems, but they do not affect climate change as carbonized ways of energy, fossil energy. So and we're completely destroying this amazing matrix that we used to have. At the same time, in terms of cars as well, we have ethanol, which is not perfect, but it's better than fossil fuel. So, and also we're completely destroying our ethanol production. So I would say that our matrix, and we had big conditions to have perhaps the cleanest matrix for a big country. I think people are more and more aware of the importance of sustainability, and especially real people are not interested in next elections, they're interested and they're concerned by the city where they live, where they raise their children. So I believe, once again, if we transfer the decision making in our cities to the citizens, or a part of it, that will be really interesting in order to get more long-term decision. I think sustainability needs both of them, because if it's only bottom-up, and we cannot change the structures of representation, the structures of institutionalized power, the structures of the financial system, etc., it will be not possible to convert to a sustainable development. But at the same time, I don't think the top-down dynamic is working anymore for this matter. So Meu Rio is a locally focused platform and network for civic engagement and people-powered political action. And we were created in 2011 to ensure that all Rio citizens could benefit and influence the decision-making processes. And well, we use a combination of on-the-ground actions and custom designed technological platforms and applications that we developed, so that it will be easier for citizens to identify common causes and common issues, to form communities to deliberate, to pull ideas for solutions, and pressure the decision makers to adopt new policies and new practices. What I think it's interesting is not only get inspired by the stories of and experiences that many of these incredible people that you've invited have to tell us, but also to share this, connect, and even, for example, partner with them eventually to replicate something in one place or the other. So I think the replication possibility and let's say facilitating this scaling of those interesting projects can be one of the big, let's say, positive outcomes of this conference.